Hey, welcome to my channel. Today I'm talking about letting go, what letting go means, what it doesn't mean, and how you can do it in such a way that you cut out a lot of resistance to letting go. Because you know what it's like, we get scared that if we let it go, then it will never show up, because that is us saying we don't want it anymore. The universe won't understand that we still want it. Nothing to do with the universe. You know what you want. The first thing I want to say is this: if you've convinced yourself that if you let something go, it will never come to you, then it will never come to you, because that's your intention. You've set an intention and you've made an assumption. Well, you've made an assumption, then you've set an intention around it, but not intentionally set that intention. So if you've got that going on, you want to release that. And you could say something like, I heal the fact that I think that once I let go of something, it never comes to me. It's not true. Just state a statement. You don't need to keep doing it. You don't need to keep repeating it. You don't need to use meditations or subliminals. You just need to make that very strong intention. And you're talking to your subconscious, basically. You've said it, you've done it, you've dealt with it. You might want to say it on the odd occasion, but really speaking, you really only need to say it once, because you've dealt with it then. I know it sounds too simple, but actually, you know that, don't you? You know that other people have let go and things have come to them. So why would it not work for you? It's just something that you have got implanted in you, but it isn't true. It's nonsense. Okay. Now, when we think of letting go, we do get scared of letting go, and our brain goes, well, if you let go of it, it's never going to happen. And it kind of, even if you're not openly thinking those words, you let it go for a bit, you'll feel like you do, and then you'll go back to it and back to it, because nothing will happen. You'll have no movement, nothing will change. So you'll think, oh, so your brain will go, we need to cling on to it then, because nothing's happening. You let it go a bit and nothing happened. So letting go is not really an exercise that you do. Letting go is a state of mind. So letting go does not mean that you don't think about that thing anymore. You will think about it because you want it, and you want to get it when you still want it, don't you? You don't want to get it when you don't want it anymore. So it's not about not wanting it anymore at all. Nothing that I've let go of. I let go sometimes in exasperation, like, oh my God, there's nothing else I can do. And sometimes if I feel I'm a little bit stuck on something, a little bit attached, I will just say to my subconscious, please deal with this for me, because I can't do anything else. I'm absolutely done. I don't know which way to turn. Can't do it. Please deal with it for me. And until it proves me wrong and it doesn't do it for me, I would just keep doing it. And sometimes I forget and I think, why haven't I just asked my subconscious to deal with that? You might call it your inner self, you might call it God, the universe, source, whatever, but I just refer to it as I'm just asking my subconscious to deal with it for me. So you can say to yourself, you have to want to let go. This is the thing, you have to actually want to let go, and you cannot want to let go in order to get it. Because you're not really letting go, and your energy is completely different. You're not in a released energy when you're trying. You'll never let go if you try to let go. You can't try to let go. You have to decide that you want to let go. So you have to really know, and it might not be the right time for you. If you cannot let go, it's just not the right time for you. So just say to yourself, can I let go of the need to let go? Because that will really, really help. It's a very simple statement, but it'd be really useful. Now, so if you've got to the point where you have decided, I really need to let go of this, because letting go of it is just a release energy, and it's just allowing it to come to you, but you can't do it for that purpose for it to be effective. You have to do it because you're bloody fed up with feeling attached to it, with waiting for it, with putting all of your happiness over there with something else, and you need to bring it all back to being internal. But if you say to yourself, I really want to let go of this for now, I want to let go of this for now. But if I decide in a couple of weeks' time that I want to go back to it and sort of reattach myself to it or start doing things again, I can. There's nothing to stop me doing that. It doesn't mean that this is it. I decide here. I decide whether I'm ready to let go or not. If I find I'm not, I will just go back to doing what I was doing. You can't force yourself to do anything you can, but it won't change your energy. It won't do anything for your energy apart from make it resistant, and it won't help you. So if you just say that to yourself, I often say to people when they're talking about cutting a specific person off and going, I can't do this anymore, and they get scared, I go, well, if you change your mind in a couple of weeks, then just text them, ring them. There's nothing to say you can't do that. You've got to do what's right for you. I'm not telling you what to do, because I don't know what's going on inside of you, but you can. And as soon as you say that to people, they go, oh yeah, I just didn't think that they could just change their minds if they want to. But you can change your mind at any point. You can, if you feel you can't handle it, then you just don't do it for a bit, and then you go back to it again when you can. But this is what letting go does. It opens the door. It opens the door for your manifestation to come in if you do it without a mind to manifest. I know it's a tricky one to get your head around, but what is the worst that can happen? Like, say you haven't got this thing at the moment, we haven't got it anyway. Haven't got it anyway, so what difference is it going to make if you let go of it? You won't have it if you don't believe that this will come to you. Okay, you won't have it still. We haven't got it anyway. But it doesn't happen like that. You see, it could be a week away. If you do that, it could be 2 weeks. It could be a couple of months away. I don't know, because we are all different, and I cannot really, I can kind of make out the time thing a bit in my life, but not in other people's lives. When other people tell me stories, I don't know what else is going on inside of them, so I can't pinpoint why something took that long or something happened really quick. You know, I don't know, because I can't say what's going on inside of you, but it opens the door. And it's, imagine that reality is waiting, like the postman, to deliver this to you, and you're not answering the door. It's ringing on the bell, and you're just going, just sitting there watching TV, ignoring it, basically. That's what's going on when we stand in our own way, when we can't let go, and we're so attached to it that we feel we have to keep trying, we have to keep watching videos, we have to keep reading books, we have to do something, and if we don't do something, it won't come. Just look at it like this. I'm in this situation anyway. What's the difference? Do I want to let go? Do I want to feel free? If the answer is that I want to feel free, because nothing better than feeling free, then set the intention. And if you feel, you say it and then you feel, but I don't think I can, again, go, I let go of the need to let go, because that will help you eventually to let go. If you keep saying that, it will. But you have to know that you want to let go. You have to know you want to feel free. You have to know you want to feel better. So you're doing it for that reason only, and you're doing it for now. I want to let go for now, or I'm going to let go for now. Subconscious, please can you help me find a way to let go? Subconscious, please can you help me to just wake up one morning and know, feel that release? Anything like that. Ask and it is given, and it will be. That's Neville Goddard's ask and it is given, but you know, I look at it like that. I'm just talking to my subconscious. If you're ever stuck with anything, it is magic, I think, because you don't have any resistance, because you think, well, I don't know if it's doing anything, I don't know whether that's going to work, but I might as well give it a go. So that's really what I've got to say on the subject. Letting go is freeing. Why would you not want to? Why would you want to be attached to something? I talked about this in my members area. When you are attached to something and you can't think about anything much apart from that, and you always go back to that, and you're constantly feeling the lack, constantly feeling disappointed and frustrated, your desire owns you. It owns you, and you are a slave to it. And that doesn't feel very nice, does it? Who wants that? So if you could be free of that, you know, and then you could be completely free of something, and then you could decide, I'm going to have a go at manifesting it now if it hasn't shown up. But you don't need to, because it will show up at the best possible time. If you can see your subconscious as your best friend, and it's always going to deliver it to you at the best time for you, because it's looking out for you and it wants the best for you, because it is your BFF, then it will really, really help. Okay, I hope this was useful. Again, the for now thing, I'm doing this for now, but I can change my mind at any moment. It's up to me. I'm running the show here. Nothing else is. You know, Evie's not necessarily right. Whoever else you listen to is not necessarily right. They're only right for them. So I can change my mind if I want to, but I'm going to give it a go, because I'm sick of clinging on to something that isn't showing up in my life. I'm clinging on to something that's doing its own stuff, whatever it is, and has no awareness of the fact that I'm feeling shit like this. So why would I do that to myself? Let's work at not doing that to myself. But again, don't try to force it. You can't force letting go. It's absolutely impossible, I think, to force letting go. You have to really know that you want it, and you have to just let it start happening. And just setting that intention that you want to start letting go will really help anyway. And again, the I let go of the need to let go. You can go back further than that. You can go, I let go of letting go of the need to let go. You can go back and back and back. It's the Sadhana method. So it was really useful to me back in the day. I haven't used it for ages, but it was really useful to me, so it might be useful to you. Right, thank you so much for watching. Oh, by the way, I'm a coach and I'm an author.